Good morning, everybody. Kyle Grumke here at Grumke Farms. This morning, just did a move. We're still in sort of the wintertime grazing pattern. These cows, I just turned them on into here. We actually had to sort off a cow this morning and her calf. So I ran an alley. You can sort of see where we've been driving in. I ran an alley all the way up there to the barns and got her sorted off. She's got some udder issues. We got to get her in the chute and give her a little attention. But the rest of these we got back down in here and they are eating at the moment. I'll go eat my own breakfast and then come back with some hay. You can see where they just came off of. Not grazed and grazed, which they did take this a little lower than I would like to see, but there's no bare dirt. We got coverage. There's plenty of litter on the ground. And if we get a little bit of rain and consistent warmth, this will really start to growing. I got to move their water tank yet. That's that over there and their mineral feeder. But they've been working their way down this hill, grazing west to east. I've been giving them about a couple weeks ago, we were able to do about 3/10 of an acre for one day with one bale of hay. I upped that to about 6/10 of an acre with a bale and a half. The cows are starting to hit more of a peak lactation, the ones that have calved so far, and with that comes more diet needs. Ideally, we'd be doing this during the big growth of green grass, but for our context, we've pushed it back to starting in March, calving. And what happens is the last about 30 to 40 days of calving pushes up into field work time, and we aren't able to be out here with the amount of time it needs. You can definitely see the difference here. This here they were on in let's see here, probably the beginning of March, and it looked like that, and you can see how much it has grown. We had an inch and a half of rain in the meantime, and that did help a lot. We need a lot more. Excuse me. Stuff is starting to bloom and it's getting to me. But it's growing up a lot. As you go up the hill, you can sort of see where each east-west paddock division, you can see a little difference in the way that the grass is starting to green up. You get to the very top of the hill. That was ate off before the rain, and it's really starting to explode. I think they'll have today, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here in this pasture. We'll do 3 more paddocks out of it. And by that time, they'll be to where they have already ate off stockpile for this winter. And I think what we'll do, I gotta talk it over with Dad to make sure he would be on board with that, because we are still calving. I'd like to take them all the way. It's up over this hill here. We've got a pasture that has not had cattle on it since this fall. It has grown back a lot. It's got some stockpile in it. Sort of, you see those trees over there in that area. The only thing is that's quite a ways away from any cattle chute or anything if we'd have calving problems. I want to show you the way I've been doing my corners. I like it a lot better. Pretty well the same as far as making the pigtail like that and then making an angle kick with a O'Brien's post. But here's what I've been doing different. I can do this one-handed without getting popped. So I wrap it around the tail of this, then I can pull it. I can do this one-handed. There we go. Pull it there, and it's on. This is my supply wire at the moment. It goes all the way over to the steel wire that I have in the field. And then what I do is I take and wrap it like that on the handle. It's got good connection to that wire. That's all hot. Don't grab anything metal. But it keeps it from when I just throw it over here and let it dangle. So sometimes the wire here gets wrapped around this steel post, which grounds it out. Or just if you get really windy, that reel is just swinging and flopping, and it's not good on the wire. You only have 1 point of electrical contact. This is, it just is a lot more stable, and it conducts a lot better. We are about halfway done calving, maybe a little bit over it. We are into second cycle cows. So the ones that were born already, they were, when we turned the bulls out, they got bred the first time the cows came in heat. And now we've been long enough now, we're in cows that have second cycle. I don't know if you can hear all the birds, the meadowlarks. There's another bird I don't know. But also, I don't know if the camera picks it up, all of the eating from the cows. With what we're doing, it's keeping them having a pretty even diet, and they're still getting green grass. We put up pretty good quality hay. This year was a little bit less quality, just with the drought, you baled what you could get. Hence why it's taken a little bit more to feed them. I'm going to show you here. I don't know if you can see that there. That's earthworms, earthworm casings. Them little pellets there. That's neutral pH. It's been through the gut of a worm. And some of the best fertility you can ask for. There's some more right here. Here. If it was a little bit warmer this morning, we'd flip over old cow pies and we'd find worms. Got some clover coming in right there. I like the way we're doing it, unrolling hay, moving the cows. They're not standing at a hay ring getting muddy manure. Last time they were on this field was this December, early before Christmas, because we started feeding hay just after Christmas time, about the first of the year, and they were on this before then. So it's had plenty of time to, recover just a little bit. There was still stockpile. We went across it very fast. There's an old girl. She's probably 10 or 12 years old. She still looks good. That's another thing when you're not feeding in a bale ring. The cows, the teeth last longer. There's another one that's probably about a 6 to 8 year old. And then here's this would be her second calf she's got. And then we got our young heifers in with this group that will breed this spring. Other than the fact it's cloudy, it's a beautiful morning. So I'm gonna, like I said, get on the four-wheeler. It took longer this morning getting that cow sorted off than I meant for it to. And I'm hungry. So you all have a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.